This Dwight Howard rumor got swept under the rug. It blew up about a week ago on Twitter, and then we never heard about it again. For those of you that don't know, Dwight Howard was allegedly flying out some underage girl to visit him. This girl is in high school, and she took to Twitter where she posted a picture of her and Dwight in a hotel room, and she's holding his wrist. And in the first tweet that she put out, you can't see his face, but you see this guy, and he has a body that looks just like Dwight Howard. So you're saying, yeah, that does look like Dwight Howard, but there's a lot of ripped guys out there, so you don't really know. So then she posts a second picture, and this one has his face in it. And he's laughing hysterically. You know the way he always laughs like that? He's goofy. He's laughing. It looks just like him. So Twitter goes absolutely crazy. And I'm going crazy too. I'm talking to all my friends, and they're saying that this has got to be fake. Come on, cuz, this can't be real. I hope it's fake, but it just, I can't think of a scenario where this makes sense. Why is Dwight Howard in his practice uniform, his practice gear? He's wearing Houston Rockets practice gear. Why is he in a hotel room with underage girls? Why is one girl holding his wrist? Why is the other girl putting her hands over her mouth all surprised? It's not looking good. If these pictures were in a public place, then you could just pass and say, that's fake. But seriously, in a hotel room, that's a red flag, man. That's a new move. We have to be careful though, because anytime there's celebrity drama, you know how people get. They're always looking for a quick buck, a quick story. They're looking to expose some celebrity. If you're a celebrity, you got haters everywhere. It doesn't matter what kind of celebrity you are, you've got some haters, and people are always trying to expose you, trying to make you look bad. But these pictures are bad. How do you put yourself in this situation? Now, here's why I think it probably is fake. Because a story like this is a big deal. ESPN, every news outlet would love to report on a story like this. Something this big, and nobody's done it. Not even TMZ. Is this a fake story? TMZ didn't pick this up? Oh my goodness. Along with these pictures, there were also some text messages that got tweeted around. I don't know if the girl put these text messages out or if maybe somebody else edited it and put it in the tweets and it went viral. I don't know. Oh, Jeremy Lin, sit down. The text messages have to be fake because where Dwight is supposed to be talking to the girl, he's telling her things like, you don't even know my age. You played me, you don't know my age. Why would he say that to the girl? You would think it'd be the other way around in the text messages, right? The girl would say, oh, you don't know my age, you played me. But it was in the reverse. They wanted you to believe that these text messages, that was Dwight crying over this little girl. I don't know about that. That right there, that's the first thing that makes me believe this whole thing is fake. Another way we could figure out if this text message is fake, does Dwight Howard have an iPhone or does he use Android? That I really don't know, but if he doesn't even use an iPhone, then we know it's fake because there's iMessage going on, so that could be another indication that it's fake. But the next part of the story that makes me believe it's fake is the girl, because she claims that she was flown out to Florida. But if you're in high school, how are you going to get flown out to Florida without your parents? Where are your parents? How are they just going to let you go fly out to another state? That right there doesn't make any sense. But at the end of the day, it still doesn't make sense why Dwight is in this hotel room in his practice gear. How did he do that? Did he just come from practice and then he got taken up to a hotel room? Was the parents, maybe the parents were there. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they took their daughter to go see a practice and then they wanted to get an autograph, so they took him up to the hotel room. And then, I don't know, but it still doesn't make sense why the girl is holding his wrist and why he's laughing hysterically. This story is crazy. Let me know what you think down below. Is it fake? Is it real? Is that a Dwight Howard look-alike? I mean, you never know. So now let me just quickly talk about the NBA Finals. It's been so entertaining so far. every single game, there's some kind of drama. In game 1, it was the air conditioning cheese. All the fans, all game long, they're waving, they're fanning themselves. And then LeBron cramps up. It was a close game. It was very close. He cramps up, they lose. Game 2 was another great game. Comes down to the wire, so close. It's tied 1-1. Then game 3, the San Antonio Spurs get that slider cheese. They don't miss any shots. It's unbelievable. I was at this game, so I didn't have the stats and everything while I was at the game. I was just like, this is crazy. They're not missing. And it turns out in the first quarter, they made 19 of 21 shots. When does that ever happen? That only ever happens in 2K, the Hall of Fame 2K cheese. Ginobili even made a shot clock cheese 3 at the end of the first. He banked it off the glass, shooting directly in front of the basket. That never happens. Whenever you do that, you weren't intentionally trying to do that. It was just luck. Last year, the Spurs, they should have won the series. I don't know what happened. Game 6, it was magical. Maybe it was the T-Mac curse. They don't have T-Mac on their team this year, so maybe they can get it done. Game 4 is going to be so intense because the Spurs, they remember what it felt like to lose when they should have won. And this is an opportunity for them to get it done in game 4. And at the same time, Miami knows their three-peat hopes, they're done if they don't win tomorrow. They would have to win 3 games in a row, play perfect basketball, because you just never know what's going to happen. There's already been so much drama in this series, the air conditioning cheese, LeBron cramping up. Maybe Miami could have won that game if LeBron didn't cramp up. It was a close game, but they lose. Then, of course, in game 3, the Spurs shooting 75%. You don't expect something like that to happen, but if you have to win 3 games in a row, something like that could happen. Maybe in one of those games, your team is missing shots. Maybe people are off. Maybe that's the game where you're having a bad game. Maybe there's a game where LeBron gets in foul trouble. Maybe there's a game where the Spurs are getting all the calls. Maybe they shoot 30 free throws and the Heat only shoot 10 free throws. That is a very bad situation to be in where you have to win 3 in a row. So game 4 is going to be the best game of this year. You can't miss this game. There's too much drama.